Happy St. Patty's Day and welcome to www.chatmemore. Guess what we're making today? Yes, that's right, corned beef and cabbage. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it in a crock pot. So I'm going to take the corned beef out. It's not fun, but you see there's a lot of fat in there and it cooks really, really well. And it's already got its little seasonings on top. If you come closer, you can see the little seasonings that come with the corned beef. That's like standard. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. That's really gross. Okay, so how I make my corned beef and cabbage, first I'm gonna make my sauce that goes in it. I use a bottle of beer, any kind of beer. Anything that you like, anything that you would drink, you'll cook with. Anything you won't drink, don't cook with it because you won't be happy. Okay, so I'll take a bottle of beer. I'm going to take a tablespoon of mustard. It's the ground mustard. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of that. And I'm going to do a tablespoon of garlic. And there we go. And then I'm going to mix that. Oh, these my little chickie. See? And you're going to mix this. See how it sizzles. Okay, so we're going to put that aside because we're not going to add that just yet. And I'm going to cut up my potato. First I put carrots and cabbage and potatoes. The cabbage I won't put in until the last hour of cooking, because it doesn't take very long to cook. So I'm gonna probably use 4 carrots. You could use baby carrots if you want to do this process quicker, but I don't really mind doing this. It's really not a big deal. And I'm gonna use red potatoes, the small ones, because they're really good. They really call for it usually for this dish. And they're really good, and they do well in the crock pot. They hold up pretty well. Sometimes you have to be careful with your potatoes if they're going to hold up. Don't cook them too thin, because remember, this is going to cook all day long. It's going to cook for 8 hours on low in your crock pot. My mom used to make it on the stove, but I don't know. I just love the crock pot. I love the idea of the freedom of putting it on, and that's it. No worries, because once it's in the crock pot, you can go out, you can do whatever, but on the stove, you're kind of a prisoner in your house, which nobody wants to do that on St. Patty's Day, right? Or St. Patrick's Day, whichever you prefer. And, okay, so we're going to chop these up like this. Get rid of the tips. Put it back in the dirt bowl. And then if you do it like this, you don't want to make them too thin either, because, like I said, they're going to be cooking all day, so you want them nice and hearty when you go to have them. And I'm just going to put these all here for now. And the potatoes. Actually, I'm going to put them. No, I put them right over there. Okay. Okay, so let's just get this out of right here. And then the ends, you just want to watch those fingers. You don't want it to get too close, because you don't want to have any fingers in your cabbage, because that's not fun. Oops, look what I got. I got a nice finger in mine. Ooh, what did you get? Okay, I'm just going to throw these babies right on top, just like that. No This is so easy and it's so delicious. I mean, it is really, really good. Okay, here are my potatoes, easy as pie. I'm just gonna throw everything in there. Of course, I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning because I like seasoning. Let's make this closer, make it look a lot easier. Okay, get these babies all together here. This is a meal that you will definitely love. You can even, if you like, marinate your corned beef overnight in that marinade right there. And then just throw it in the crock pot. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna get some salt and some pepper. Salt, and of course, what do I use? What's my favorite pepper, everybody? Who knows that? Cayenne pepper. I just love it. Once you get addicted to cayenne pepper, there's no turning back. I can't tell you how much I love it. So I'm gonna sprinkle. Not so much though. Remember, the trick is if you ever put too much pepper in anything, put some lemon in it. 1 lemon to 2 lemons will take away that real spicy lemon taste. Okay, so we have that. This is ready to go. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot. And I'm going to pour this on top. Okay, that's wonderful. So now I'm going to cook that for 8 hours on low. Okay, so over here, I'm just going to get the cabbage prepared and ready to go. And then I'm just going to set it aside, and then an hour right before the corned beef is ready, then we're gonna, then we'll put it inside the crock pot. So this is a big cabbage. So let me get a big knife. Get a big boy. Big boy. You need a big boy knife. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Now, it doesn't really matter how, I'm just going to take the big pieces off right now, and then I'll cut it, but like I said, you don't want to cut everything too small because the crock pot really cuts it down. So, oops, don't want to put that in there. It's not good. This is all you have to do, just like this. Okay, and that's basically it. And then tomorrow I will mix that, a little bit later, an hour before, I will mix that with my rest of my ingredient an hour before. And thank you so much.